Okay, hello everyone. Welcome everybody. At least we're starting here on time with the pre-stream. However, I was a little late starting the stream today. I'll explain why in a moment. I got a lot to talk about today on pre-stream. I'm going to talk a little bit about the weather here and what I've been going through. I got a little bit of help I need to ask for, and I want to talk about the schedule and everything going on for the next few days. Because it is going to be kind of different and or... you know, a variety, which is good. Variety is always good, right? So, let's talk, everyone. First of all, today is Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. What are we playing today? We're playing more Apex Legends per your votes. It was actually an overnight voting that took place on Twitter. It was a choice between Apex Legends and more Dark Souls Remastered, and honestly, it was closer than I thought it would be. I believe it was like Dark Souls was 43%, and Apex Legends was like 50-something. So, but Apex Legends did win out. I'm not really surprised. I definitely think that, you know, people are still hyped for this game after a week of it being out. I had a really fun session of this game on Sunday, and I'm not surprised people wanted to see more. So what's the deal? Well, today I will be teaming up with Kekken again, but we will be looking for a third. If anyone is, you know, a stream regular who we recognize, and you've been playing Apex Legends and doing well and you want to maybe try to team up with us, we may consider adding you to the team. If not, it may just be the two of us going at it with a random and see how that goes. And that could be very hit or miss, I'm sure. Brian is not available today, FYI. I did ask him if he wanted to play again today, and he said he could not. So I will be teaming up with Brian again, as well as Kekken as our three-man team this coming Sunday. All right, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I will be asking... you know, right before we start, if anyone is interested, and if not, we may just do randoms. All right, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, Apex Legends on the first stream today. I am excited for it. I did have a lot of fun playing it on Sunday, and learned a lot. I would say I did learn a lot about the game. And you know, the more you play, the more you learn. So excited to see if we can get another win today under our belt. That would be pretty awesome, right? All right, tonight, Subnautica. 2 more hours of Subnautica tonight, guys. I played this 2 days ago, and people seem to enjoy it. It's a very different kind of survival-style game, much like Minecraft or No Man's Sky, based solely in water, a planet of pure water. And, you know, it was pretty entertaining and interesting the first time I played it. I'm excited to see what else I could pull off tonight. And people seem to say that, you know, it does get better the more you play. So I'm excited to see, you know, what turns out, what happens. So we will be doing that for a couple hours tonight. All right. Tomorrow is my retrospective event, a big marathon event. I did this back in September and people enjoyed it so much. They said, please do it again. It was one of the most fun things you've ever done. So here we go. What's it going to be? We together are going to be going back over my entire history of being a YouTuber, notably stuff from my earlier days, my first half of my existence on YouTube. We're talking the years of like 2008 through like 2012, 2013. And during that time period, you know, things were a lot different, that's for sure. And a lot happened. So what we're going to be doing is going back through vlogs, through playthroughs, reviews, all kinds of videos, and watching those back together. And I'll be doing, you know, commentary, not only reacting to the videos as we watch them together, but then giving you like behind the scenes commentary and information that probably you guys never ever had in regards to those, you know, that stuff. And it should be fun. And I think that you guys are going to really enjoy the event. I'm really looking forward to it. In particular, we're going to be going back to my original vlogging channel, The King of Hate HD. This is a channel where I did vlogging probably from like 2009 all the way through 2012. When I split my channels into a new vlogging channel, and then I did a fighting game channel, and then I was doing DSPGaming as my main other games channel. So, should be exciting to see how that event turns out. Like I said last time, it really worked out very well. People loved it. So hopefully, again, it'll be just as good this time around. All right, that's all day tomorrow. Will be the special retrospective event. I'm going to be off on Thursday for Valentine's Day, but I'll be back on Friday with 2 new releases, Metro Exodus, all right, as well as Jump Force. 2 new games this Friday. Metro Exodus I'll be playing on the first stream, Jump Force on the second stream. And I will be continuing on with those games on Saturday. Sunday, I'll be doing Apex Legends, as I just mentioned, Apex Legends Co-op. And then over the course of that week, I'll be balancing those new games along with my other downtime chill stuff. So you may see a stream of Minecraft, a stream of Subnautica, a stream of Black Ops 4 Blackout, a stream of Apex Legends, balanced in with the new releases over the course of that week, okay? Now, the other new release that comes out that day is Crackdown 3, and another thing that comes out that day is expansions for Resident Evil 2. So once I start to wrap up Metro Exodus and Jump Force, I'll be jumping into that stuff, that content as well. You may be saying, what about Anthem this month? I'm really not interested in Anthem. I'm sorry, I'm just really not. I don't see a reason to play a game that's just a boring co-op game from a company that's supposed to be a company based on, you know, epic story-based games. BioWare really has just basically gone into a mode where they don't care. They just want to make money. And that's a shame, you know. I think it's EA's fault. After BioWare basically tanked Mass Effect, I think that now they're pretty much screwed and they're going to be a puppet of EA forever. So I really have no desire to play Anthem. I'll let you guys go ahead and try it out. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys figure it out and play it yourselves if you want to. Let me know your feedback. If I end up missing out on something huge this month in Anthem, and you're like, man, you really missed the game of the year, then I'll consider going and playing it after the fact. But I don't think I'm dropping money on this game. I'm serious. I just don't think I'm going to be dropping money on this game. I don't think it's worth it. So, later on this month, there may be a couple other things I check out. But starting this Friday, basically, is new release stuff, and it'll cover us to the end of the month, balanced with everything else. So, it's going to be a very active, exciting month for the rest of this month. I hope you guys are excited for that. Okay? So, funny story, everyone. You might be wondering, why did the stream start late today? It's because I was stuck in snow. We've been having tons of snow here in Washington State this last week. It's actually been record amounts. We usually never get this kind of snow here near Seattle. And, whew, we've been buried. We had 8 inches of snow the other day. Then it snowed another 4 inches the next day. Then it snowed another 4 inches. And then overnight, we had rain, which just turned the snow into super heavy slush, making it incredibly dangerous to drive in. Like, you lose traction and get stuck. So, one thing that we realized, Kat and I, we were thinking, oh shit, we got to check the mail, because we haven't checked our mail since last week. And our mailbox is probably overflowing with mail. One of the sad things is that we get signed up for so much crap that we don't want. We're talking free magazines, business journals, all kinds of garbage and shit, because people troll us. So, we're just going to sign them up for every possible thing under the fucking sun. So, in reality, when we don't check our mailbox for a few days, it overflows, and then we're at risk that the post office might say, well, your mailbox is full, we won't even deliver anymore, you got to go to the post office to pick up your mail, and obviously that's not good in a situation where there's snow and shit and you can't drive. So, we were like, shit, we got to check the mail. So I went out, I shoveled snow this morning. The driveway was terrible. Even though it didn't look like there was a lot of snow, it was heavy, disgusting slush that weighed probably about 10 pounds a shovel. So I shoveled the driveway, and I looked, and there was probably, I'd say, about 6 inches of slush. Not snow, slush. All throughout, you know, my living facility here. You know, I live in a private community, and out here, this is the other thing. Out here in Washington State, nobody plows. It's not like, you know, East Coast or Midwest where they get snow all the time, and so they have plows that come out and plow everything. There's no plows. So it's just here until it melts. So I'm looking, I'm like, there's no way we're going to be able to walk to the mailbox. The mailbox is all the way at the front of our private community. It will fall, we'll get hurt. You know, we can't do that. So I said, we got to drive. So we jumped in the car, and immediately trying to get out of the driveway was a nightmare because you have to back out and then turn, at an angle. Here's the thing. For those of you who have never driven in snow or slush before, I've done it a million times in my life, and I know how to do it. Once you get momentum going, you're good. All right, once your car is moving, typically you're okay. It's if you have to stop that you get screwed over. Because once you stop and you lose momentum, your car sinks in, and that's when you can get stuck really badly, okay? So we were driving, and we basically had to stay in all the 6 to 8 inches of just mess. There was one row of tire treads going through it because my neighbors had to, drive to work in the morning, some of them. I think there's 2 of them that have to go to work in the morning every day. So I basically just drive through their tire treads to get, to get out. And drove up to the mailbox, pulled in front of the mailbox. Cat jumped out, grabbed all our mail, which, by the way, thank God we checked it because the mailbox was to the brim with crap. And then immediately the car was stuck. Couldn't get it to move. It was stuck in front of the mailbox. So I had to back up, pull forward, back up, pull forward, keep trying to turn to get out. Finally, after about 2 minutes, I got some traction, got out of there. I said, well, being that was so bad, I don't want to turn into one of our neighbors' yards to turn the car around, because we'll probably get stuck. What we should probably do is drive out to the street and then find a place to turn around in the street and come back. So we did. We drove out to the street, and actually, the streets are okay, at least the major roads, because the major roads are fine because so many people have been driving on them. It's one thing if, okay, it snows overnight, but when people are driving on it constantly, it just melts. So the major roads were fine. We drove onto a major road, turned around, came back. Then as we were trying to pull into our community, we got stuck again. Now this time we were stuck for about 5 to 10 minutes because this was bad. We're trying to pull in, and it's just complete slush, and we couldn't get traction. So we had to back up, pull in to try to get into our community. And what really sucks is we're pulling in and out of a road that's, has cars coming down it. So we had to wait for it to clear up, then back out into the road, pull in again, back out into the road, pull in again. Finally, after probably about 8 minutes, we got traction again and got in and drove all the way back. So something that on a normal day we would have just been able to walk, and it would take 5 minutes, to get the mail, ended up becoming like a 35-minute ordeal of getting stuck in slush and having to drive around the streets and everything just to check our friggin' mail. So terrible. And it sucks because later tonight Kat has to work. And obviously, I don't want her driving in that. So I'm going to drive Kat. And by the way, it's still snowing. We were told the snow was supposed to end. When we were out there, it was snowing. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So it's like, when does this ever end? It's been almost a full straight week where every day, snow, 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 snow. And I understand that some people in the Midwest, again, and some people on the East Coast get used to this. I have too. I came from Connecticut where we would get periods like this. But in Connecticut, they were used to it. They had plows that would come out. People would come out and put out, ice melting chemicals like that sand or, that salt. It's not really salt. It's some kind of a chemical thing they throw down. And it melts it all. They don't do any of that out here. They just leave it. So it's like tremendously dangerous to have to go around in this shit. So, yeah, later tonight, Kat has to go to work, and I'm going to have to drive her over there. Because number one, I don't even know what the lot is going to be like where she works, because it's probably not plowed. And number two, I don't trust this weather. It might fucking snow again. And if it snows and the car gets stuck in the snow, I have no way to get over there to dig it out. So, I'm just going to drive her to work and then pick her up later tonight. It's very annoying. And hopefully it stops, because like I said, this Thursday, we're going to be having our day off of the week for Valentine's Day. We have plans. We have a nice little Italian place that we went to once before that we really like. We only went there once. We said, let's save this place for special occasions, because we actually went there and we liked it a lot. Instead of doing this something all the time, let's just go here every once in a while. And we're going to do that on Valentine's Day. So we're hoping that this weather actually ends like everyone said it's supposed to. They said this is it. It's not supposed to be doing this anymore. And we're hoping that it's true, because we obviously, don't want to have our whole time screwed up because of this. So fingers crossed. So this is what we've been going through here. And it's stressful. Not going to lie, it's fucking stressful. But hopefully it'll clear up. I hope so. I seriously hope so. It's the other funny thing is, every single day, the weather changes. Like, they keep saying, oh, it's just going to rain. Don't worry. Oh, wait, now it's going to snow. No, wait, now it's just rain. No, now it's snow. And they can't decide. Like, the weather people have no idea. They have absolutely no fucking idea what's going to happen. So, we don't know what's going to happen. And the other thing that sucks is, if it keeps snowing like this, Kat can't work because already twice this week she got called. You know, her boss called her and said, "Don't come in today. You know, it's not worth it. You know, there's no, you know, it's a slow day because of the snow and everything." So that's lost money, you know, that we need to pay bills and the like, and it sucks already 2 days. What happens if it happens more this week? It could be even worse, you know. So it sucks. I guess we'll see what happens. But that's what I've been going through. That's why I was late to stream today. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for all of your support. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Especially recently. I need your help again. And I've been making the same appeal for 2 weeks, but I'm serious, like really serious now. Overnight, I got a message that my bank account is about to be overdrawn again. And I know for a fact that there are 2 payments coming up that need to clear. One tomorrow, and I believe one is on either the 14th or 15th. I always forget which day it is. But this sucks. I have no money. And I will get paid by Twitch, hopefully, on the 15th. That's when I'm supposed to get paid. But even then, it's going to take a day or 2 for that to clear and hit my bank account. So I'm screwed. If you guys can help today, I would appreciate it. You know, there are many ways that you can contribute, like pledging to my Patreon or cheering and subbing. Or even, you know, buying something for my Teespring. But right now, being very honest with all of you, if you can help me out with a tip today, it would help me tremendously. Okay? It would. Please, if at all you can help, tip me today during today's streams. There's 2 ways you can tip. Number 1, you can click on the tips jar button below the stream. Number 2, you can type ! Tip into the stream chat. Either way helps, you know. Either way, you're going to go to my PayPal page, and you can either be anonymous or you can leave your name in a message. All of the tips you guys have given me have gone straight to paying bills, and I really need help in the next 1 to 2 days, as much as you guys can help. You know, if it means foregoing the other methods, if you were thinking of, you know, cheering or subbing or pledging to Patreon, if you could tip me, it would help me more than anything else. This is me being as serious as I possibly can be. I have multiple bills that are going to be trying to clear in the next 3 days. And if I can't get money into my bank account, I don't know if they're going to clear. And we're talking things like the internet and things that need to clear, or else I can't work. All right. So please consider it. Only if you can. All right. Only if you can. Okay. Sigint is saying, is it instantaneous from PayPal to my bank account? Well, there's 2 ways I can do it. I could do a free transfer, which takes 1 day. Or if I absolutely need the money to hit immediately, yes, I could do an instant transfer, but then they take $10, I believe, or something like that. I think it's a certain percentage up to $10. So, you know, every day you guys have been giving me, you know, tips, and I put them right into the account as soon as I can, and it clears bills, and now I'm strapped again, okay? So again, please consider it. I appreciate everything. As you guys know, we have a Stream Stats leaderboard. Top cheerer today, top tipper today will get credit. We have a tips goal, obviously, you know, set up here to try to help with all of this. And, you know, anything you guys contribute helps tremendously. But right now, it's all about tips because that's what I need right now in the short term. Once finally, my Twitch payment clears for this month, I'll be okay. But the problem is that's going to be at least 3 days minimum plus processing time. So, all right. All right, guys. So that is really it for all of that. And I think it's time now. What we're going to do is start with shout-outs on the stream. Okay. Of course, we've got our usual moron trolls in the stream chat, so I'm just taking care of a few of them right now, so we don't have to deal with these assholes. Excuse me. Okay. All right, so let's do some shout-outs, everybody. So overnight, we had a cheer from Golden Colts. I want to say thanks to Golden Colts for the 90-bit cheer overnight. Thanks very much. Maybe we'll see him today. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he isn't. As the stream started today, we got a subscription from B-Boy Cyclone, 28 months. And he says it's his 2-year anniversary. Open the door, get on the floor, everyone do the dinosaur. See, it's funny because B-Boy Cyclone says it's his 2-year anniversary, yet it's telling me 28 months because this is the new system that Twitch is using. It's not it's not reading consecutive months anymore. It's reading cumulative months. So what that means is there was a time when B-Boy Cyclone was not 2 years in a row subbing, but he had done another 4 months at some point. So it actually shows it's 28 months. But anyway, thank you very much, B-Boy Cyclone, for that long-time support. It is much appreciated, and I thank you very, very much for that. Thank you. Double J tipped me $2 and said, hey, Phil, I've been watching your Q&As on your vlogging channel. You give out great advice in those videos, and I really enjoy your positivity. Keep up the good work. I guess I should bring that up. Yeah, I've been, for a very long time, I've been doing Q&A shows called Ask the King. This is a show that I do at least every other month. I used to do it more often, but what I found is that the show was getting boring and stale because the questions weren't so good anymore because I was doing it too often. So basically, I just started doing it every other month, and now I feel like the show's a lot better. So yeah, it's Ask the King. It's one of my longest running shows. In fact, out of all the stuff that I do to this day that's an ongoing show, it actually is my longest running show. Because I would say the Weekend Preview and DSP Tries It were my longest running shows, but then I discontinued both of them. So really, it's Ask the King is my longest running show on the internet. Yeah, and it's usually 2 hours long or longer. I mean, typically now, because it's every other month, it's like 3 or more hours long. And I answer questions from my forums. I answer questions from Twitter. I answer questions from the stream chat live. And it's really the one time, every couple months, I have a chance to sit down and in detail answer your questions. Because the bottom line is, every day I do a pre-stream here. And every day I'm answering your questions on stream live. But when I do Ask the King, I get to take time to really flesh out an answer and give you an elaborate answer. On a stream, I'll answer your question, and it'll be for 5, at longest, maybe 5 minutes, but usually it's like a 1-2 minute answer, and then I move on. On Ask the King, sometimes I have upwards of 20 or longer minutes answers for a lot of questions. So that's why that show's better, in my opinion, for that kind of stuff. And I hope that you'll tune into it. I do it every other month. I should have another episode coming up in March, late March. And if you ever want to check out the archives of Ask the King, you absolutely can. Head over to my current vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, over on YouTube, and you will find probably about more than 100 videos of Ask the King in a playlist there, going back years and years and years. So there you go. Fair enough. All right, so thank you, Double J. You're the current top tipper. Let me get you up on the leaderboard. Double J with a $2 tip to get stuff going here. Thank you, Double J. Okay. And so total tips are up to $2. Thank you. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Tipped me $1 and says, has a meme related to you ever ruined something for you? Like, for example, are you able to eat pasta without thinking of that dumb penne meme? Or hear the word toxic without thinking about why am I toxic? Yes. And trust me, in real life, these things don't affect me at all. I don't give these things a second thought. When I'm on stream and you get some idiot spamming it in the stream chat to the point where it's annoying, yeah, that's annoying. But outside of that, that stuff never has any of that stuff crossed over into my real life. In fact, what I've said is, I definitely, now do a much better job of separating my real life from my work life. It didn't used to be like that. They used to very much permeate into each other. So I would vlog everything. Everything would have a crossover. Everything would be a potential project to film for YouTube or something. And now I pretty much have separated those things entirely so that, my personal life here with Kat and everything that we do together is very, very separated from what I do on streams so that we have that work-life balance. We don't have that stress of some annoying thing that happened on stream coming over and crossing over into, my real life. You see what I mean? So in reality, no, you guys might hear these memes on the internet and shit and think that they're some big deal. They're not a big deal at all to me. Like, I never, ever give it a second thought outside of what happens on a stream. Never would I ever give it a, oh my God, oh, I'm eating pasta. There's penne in my pasta. I don't care. I don't fucking care. In fact, I'm eating pasta today, but it'll be rotini pasta. And no, I won't be thinking about penne. It's so stupid. All right, so thank you for the $1 tip. That gets us up to $3 in tips. And then the 500K tipped me $5. Thank you very much to the 500K. He says, I enjoy support incoming. I enjoy your streams a lot. Apex is the latest, best that you've done. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much to the 500K. Let's get you now up on the leaderboard as the top tipper, since you have overcome Double J. And that gets us up to $8 in tips. Thank you. Oops. No, not 2,000. All right. So, everyone, thank you very much. Again, today, if you are going to support, I would ask, please, if you at all can, please tip me. I really need tips today to get through the next couple of days. If I don't get enough, I mean, like I said, I'm actually in jeopardy of having a few bills not clear. And I don't think that my cable company is going to be very appreciative if I don't pay the internet bill. I'm just saying, more than likely, they're going to call me and say, what's going on? If you don't pay it, we're shutting it off. And that's not good considering my business, right? So please consider helping me. In fact, I mean, this is just being honest. You know, some people are like, well, how are you going to afford going out somewhere on Valentine's Day? It's called a credit card. And I don't have a lot of credit left, but, you know, some of the credit cards just cleared because of these payments that I've been making. So I'll have enough to go to dinner. And, by the way, that's also how I'm going to be paying for the 2 new games on Friday, which I don't like to do. Typically, when new games come out now, I use your tips to pay for them. But because I've needed to put all your tips towards bills the past 2 weeks, I have nothing left. So I have to charge everything with the little bit of credit that I have left. And I don't, obviously, that just hurts things even worse. You know, that's stuff I got to pay later. So, all right. So, please consider, you know, tipping me today if you can. Tip button below the stream you can click on, or exclamation point tip into the stream chat if you want to see the link come up, and you can do it that way. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it for pre-stream. What we're going to do here is I'm going to, just like I did the other day, take a minute to end the pre-stream, and what I'm going to do is set up with Kekin here. It's going to be Kekin and I forming a party. I don't know if we have a third. If any of you have the ability to team up with us and are interested, let me know now in the stream chat. And if it's someone who I recognize and or trust, I would consider maybe getting you in the party. But we'll see, all right? Maybe it's, more than likely it's going to end up just being me and Kekin, all right? Teaming up and doing randoms. So we'll see, okay? Rest in peace, Brian. Well, Brian, sadly, Brian can't join us today. He said Brian's one day off, like his major day off a week from work is Sundays. So it looks like if he's going to be doing co-op and Apex Legends with us, it's going to be every Sunday. Okay? Real Talk Play Apex says he messaged me about it. I don't know if I saw... Where did you message me about it? Because if you messaged me on Twitch, there's no way I saw it. The only way I would have seen it is if you emailed me. But then again, I might not have gotten your email because sometimes emails go right to spam. Oh my goodness. Well, we got two potentials. Real Talk Play Apex as well as Quinn 800, who both seem to have offered to play. So yeah, Real Talk Play Apex, I don't think I got your email. What happened it probably got spam filtered, and it's not your fault then, because I didn't see that. But a lot of people say they email me, and I never see their emails. They go to the spam filter. Well, we also got Joe, longtime supporter, who says he would like to play, but he doesn't know how the ping would be. Well, Kekin is in Texas. So, I don't know how the ping would be with you. You're right. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, well, how about this? What we need to do... oh, my God, excuse me. I need people... If you guys are interested in teaming up today with me and Kekken, email me right now. Write an email, darksidephil@hotmail.com, and say, hey, Phil, my name is so-and-so in the Twitch chat, and I'm interested in teaming up. My PSN name is this. All right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the pre-stream. I'll set up with Kekken. We'll take about 10 minutes to set up, and I'll see what emails I get. And based on what I get, maybe I'll just pick randomly, or maybe I'll pick someone who I recognize. Okay? The only reason I say to do it that way is because I don't want you guys posting up your information in the stream chat, because you know what'll happen. If you post up your PSN name or whatever in the stream chat, you will get spam bombed with a bunch of shit, and you don't want that. Okay? So that's why you got to email me. Okay, sound good? So if you're interested in teaming up with me and Kekken, email me right now, darksidephil@hotmail.com. Tell me your name in the Twitch stream chat and your PSN name, and we'll see if we decide if we want to get someone in. If not, it'll just be me and Kekken, and we'll just go randoms, and we'll have a third random partner all day, and we'll see how it goes. Okay? That's darksidephil@hotmail.com. All right? All right, everyone, so let's end the pre-stream. And let's see what happens. Let's end the pre-stream. I'll set up with Kekken. We'll see what happens with these people, and we'll go from there. All right? Sounds good? All right. All right, so I'll be back, everyone. We'll end the pre-stream. Let's take about a 10-minute, 15-minute break to set up, and then we'll get started, just like the other day. Okay? Sound good? All righty, then. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody.